Our today's program will look like this. So we will have a brief on managing finances, and this is just a conclusion of what we've been talking about in the last 5 weeks. And then we'll have a recap of past sessions where we'll be inviting representatives from the companies that and the experts that trained us on various topics. So that will be very exciting to all of us. And we'll engage them in a conversation. They will do a recap of the services they offer to ourselves as entrepreneurs and how that can be accessed. And then finally, we will be announcing the top 50 finalists. So let's get started because of time. And here we will take a few minutes because managing finances as a small business is just concluding what we've been discussing for the last 5 weeks. And this marks our last session and our last topic for the Small Business Money Program 2023. This is a program we run once a year. Now, let's look at ways of managing finances as a small business. And we have 5 ways. First, where do we start? And these are things we've been discussing. We've been discussing about this in our previous conversations. Create a budget. Since we started till last week when we had Zoho, we were still talking about a budget. Develop a detailed budget, and here we are addressing your business. So this is a budget for your business. Outline projected income in sales or your revenue, and expenses. That's important because you're able to allocate your finances and resources effectively, as well as monitor your expenses. Secondly, and we had quite a bit of debate around this last week, separating personal and business finances. And I remember a couple of you asking Alvin, who was facilitating from Zoho, then how one goes about this. But this, we need to address it as entrepreneurs. Open a separate mobile money or a bank account or both for your business to keep personal and business finances separate. So let's purpose to do this after this session. Third, track your income and expenses. Again, in the various sessions, we've been talking about how to manage customers, how to manage debt, how to manage your expenses, your revenue, how to grow your revenue, how to track that. So we are saying keep a record of all your income and expenses. And last week, equally, we had a good conversation around this. Fourth, this was a session we spent quite a lot of time discussing about financing options for small businesses. And one of the rules is to seek financing options that are relevant to your business and that address the needs of your business and do it wisely. So we talked about various financing options, and we are very excited to have the Deloitte team here. They'll be recapping about that. We have Biashara, and hopefully we'll have WeDo and Victoria Ventures who helped us to discuss this topic. And you've asked that we also consider having another session for that topic. We'll update you on that. And the last one, tap into available growth opportunities. The reason why we are here is because we want to grow our small businesses. Please, as we recap the 5 last sessions, and I invite the speakers who have been with us in this journey, please identify opportunities that are relevant to your business and then how you can capitalize on those opportunities. And now we recap our last 5 sessions, and we'll start with the first one, making money as a small business. And we had a brilliant, engaging conversation on this. And we also had MCA, Micro and Small Enterprise Authority. We have Kenneth Cheriot, Technical Advisor, Resource Mobilization, and Micro and Small Enterprise Authority. I know we didn't have time during our session, but we requested him that we'll have some time to look at the opportunities that are there offered by the government and MCA. MCA supports micro and small enterprises, but I don't want to talk much because we have Kenneth Cheriot at this juncture, I want to invite Kenneth Cheriot to just highlight the opportunities for small businesses like ourselves. Kenneth, may I invite you, please?
Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, the rest of the team. I hope your morning is cold as mine. It's been a pleasure to be part of the journey for Biashara Africa and money for small business. This has been a good session. I'm delighted to have been the first facilitator for the session. Well, I work for the Micro and Small Enterprise Authority, which is State Department. It is a saga under the State Department of MSME Development under the Ministry of Cooperatives and MSME Development. We have 3 mandates. That is the promotion of the micro and small enterprises. We develop them, and of course, we regulate them. In terms of regulation, we have the Office of the Registrar of MSCs, the only one in Kenya, the one that is being used by the Hustler Fund now. We register the micro and small enterprises. We keep the list of the officials, and of course, we facilitate the database to the Public Finance Inclusion Fund, that is the Hustler Fund. A number of opportunities are available through us because ours is, of course, to serve the public sector. That is everybody in here, including those yet to join. We create market access through various linkages. One of them is actually the exhibition you see, we facilitate. In the East African community, this year we are going to Burundi because they are part of the EAC. That is another market linkage we do. We of course facilitate the MSCs to the trade exhibitions locally, like the one we had in Embu recently. Like here, Mashujaa, they will be in Kericho. If we have slots, of course, we will let you know. And if you have slots, and if you have anything that you need us to facilitate, we can always talk. So we do, of course, capacity building. We've had a number of programs, and we've had like in 17 counties, we ran with Equity Foundation and MasterCard Foundation to do capacity building in about 17 counties just after COVID. We've worked also with the CFC Stanbic in 4 counties, that is Kisumu, Laikipia, Nakuru, and Meru, to do capacity building for the MSME resilience. The Kenya Youth Employment Opportunities Project is a project under us that is funded by World Bank. I'm sure a number of MSCs know. We've impacted quite a number of youth, about 17,000 youth. 70,000 youth have been impacted. That is another program that runs. This program gives two dimensions. One is the business development services, the BDS. You get to have some financial literacy, etc. And also provision of seed capital for the trained youth. The seed capital now is about 40,000. That is disbursed in 2 tranches. And the criteria, of course, is youth between the age of 18 and 29. And of course, just with a Form 4 certificate. I'm happy to announce that last month, through a cabinet ratification, the Kenya Youth Employment Opportunities Project KEOP has been scaled up to 47 counties, up from 17. So we have 30 more new beneficiaries in terms of counties. So everybody is set out to benefit if you meet the criteria. So the new project will be called NYOTA, N-Y-O-T-A. And for the youth who qualify for that, please look out, check our website. And of course, we are happy to provide a better seed capital. I looked at the documents and we have a better seed capital than we had. And of course, we'll have BDS still under the Nyota project. We do also infrastructural support through various initiatives. One is the centers of excellence that we have. We have one in Kariobangi, active and running. We also have the constituency industrial development centers at 198 constituencies. Please check out if there is a CIDC next to you. You can utilize their staff that are there. We register our presence in all the 47 counties, and of course they're split into a bigger area of 23 regions. Finally, Rachel, this is I heard what you said of the 5 issues of the 5 pointers that you said on how to manage finances as a small business. And probably I'd add a few things. I had written almost the same. And of importance is financial discipline. You need to have serious financial discipline. You pay your taxes, pay your obligations. And of course, you need to pay yourself. So any business that doesn't pay you, or where you interchange capital for consumption, that one is not a good business. You need to look at it, have some more financial literacy, and 10 such sessions where you gain insight. I think that is my slotted time, Rachel. I appreciate and look forward, of course, to next year. And it's going to be big and better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kenneth. Much appreciated and very grateful to have you around. I request that we mute ourselves. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so Chariot will definitely keep talking to you. In between the year, we have these sessions. So we'll definitely be reaching out to you and also looking at the opportunities you've mentioned so that we can share more details with the entrepreneurs. So thank you for making time to be with us. Next, we talked about small business financing options. And here we had a very engaging conversation, and I want to give an opportunity to our speakers, starting with the speakers from Deloitte, Paul and Laban, please. And then we'll move on to Biashara, Benson. Hopefully, Maurice, you managed to be here from WeDo, and Michael from Victoria Ventures, if they're around. So Paul and Laban.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so for me, I have 2 main points, and this point will not really focus on the sources of finance, but it will be related to. So point number 1 for the business side, on top of having a source of finance, I think what is critical is selecting the source of finance that works best for the business based on its characteristics. And I'll give you an example. If it's a new business, if you're starting a new business, it would not be advisable to go for the debt option because, you know, when you select that, you have to do interest payments, and if you do not have cash flow for that, then that will not be the right option for you. If it is a growing business and you do have cash flow, I mean, it would be good for you to go for the debt option to fund your business. And that's one thing that business need to consider when they're looking for social finance. The second thing is with regards to selecting the right partner for your business. Based on, there are various different people who are offering funding for the business, especially when it comes to the debt option. So if you are a starting business, or depending on the stage you are in the business, selecting the right partner would be the best, one of the best decisions that you would make on top of the sources of sourcing for the finance, because if you select the best funding partner, you have a relationship where you can agree on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You can.
Okay, so you would agree on the best. I mean, they could also give you leeway in terms of the payment option. I remember Possession mentioned something like that. But selecting the right partner for your business is an amazing decision for a business to make. And the third thing, maybe in terms of now for the business, I remember I mentioned that the entrepreneurship journey is not an easy journey. So for the entrepreneurs who are in the call, it's just a word of congratulations for the journey that you've taken. It takes courage, it takes strength to reach. And from our end, or rather from my end, I think I'm proud of you, and I'm sure you will make it to the end of the journey.
Thank you so much, Paul. Yeah. Maybe because of time, we'll stop there because I know we will have another session with your team. I'll allow Laban just to say hello.
Hi everyone. Thanks for having us again. It's been a pleasure working with you during this course, and my parting shot to you, to the entrepreneurs, just be alert. We are in a very dynamic country, very dynamic economy. Just be alert so that you can take up opportunities as they come all the time. I want to wish you well. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much, Laban. Next, Benson Othiambo from Pesesha. Please take a minute.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Rachel. My name is Benson Othiambo from Pesesha. As Rachel has mentioned, once again, it's a privilege to be here to talk to you, the business owners, the lifeblood of our economy. And so I'll just give a few pointers on how you can manage your finances as a small business. So of course, the big question is first, why would you need to manage your finances as a small business? Number one, for me, it's sustainability. So if you're able to properly manage your finances, that means you can ensure that your business is able to meet its day-to-day operations. So it's basically like having enough fuel for your car to reach your destination, right? Number two, of course, is profitability. Basically, understanding and managing your finances can help you, identify the profitable aspects of your business, right? And areas where you're facing inefficiencies, and this can help you make better decisions with regards to your business growth. And of course, lastly, attracting investors. We all know that a good financial management makes your business more attractive to investors. And investment in this case is not just equity. It can also be debt investment from institutions like us, Pesesha. It can be equity. It can even be a grant, right? So I'll just quickly give you maybe 3 tips. I think 3 tips would be enough for today. So number one, which is key for me, it's budgeting. So just like planning a road trip, right? You need to know your destination. And the destination in this case is the business goals or your financial goals. So how do you get there? What's your route to that destination? The route in this case for you as a business owner is the budget, right? So if you have a budget, it's like you have a GPS, right? I want to get to this particular point. I want to get to this particular point.
Benson,
this point
we seem to have lost you.
Hello?
Hello, yes, we can hear you.
Sorry, Rachel, I didn't get
Benson, we can hear you. No, we can hear you.
Great. Yeah, so I was just saying, yes, so having a budget, it will help you have a good financial plan. And then just like planning for a road trip, if you don't have a GPS, chances are you'll get lost, right? So in this case, if you want to get to a particular destination, which is your financial goals in this case, you need a GPS, and the budget can act like a GPS for your business. Number two, you need to be able to also separate your personal finances from your business finances, because mixing those two is like mixing oil and water. We know they can never and they will never blend well. All right. So it's important to have separate accounts for your personal finances and your business finances. For example, you can use M-Pesa, the normal M-Pesa for your personal finances, and maybe use Pochi la Biashara for your business finances. That alone helps you to keep track of your income, expenses with regards to either personal finances business finances. And maybe lastly, just also ensure that you are able to regularly review your financial status as a business. It's like a health checkup, right? But for your business. So if you don't go for health checkups regularly, you may just be sick and die the next day, right? Yet this was an issue that you could have avoided. All right. So again, this will also help you identify the trends in your business. Am I making profits? Am I making losses? Am I acquiring more customers? Am I do I have a higher customer retention, etc.? All these, if you can plug them in while you're reviewing your business performance, that will definitely help you make better decisions. And then, of course, last but not least, have an emergency fund, right? I know emergency funds, we mostly emphasize on it when it comes to personal finances, but I personally believe that a business too needs an emergency fund. We all know life is full of surprises, and of course.
Thank you so much, Benson. I know we'll keep having these sessions. Allow us to end there because of time.
Absolutely. Thanks, Rachel.
Yeah, thank you, Benson. That's Benson from Pesesha. Most of us have been interacting with Pesesha on your loan application. So we'll keep updating you and supporting you to access loans. Maurice was on the road. I'm not sure he'll be able to join. Michael had excused himself unless his schedule changed. Maybe Paul, I would ask whether we're here with us. I could comment. Paul from Deloitte.
Maybe just repeat. I didn't hear you clearly.
Is Wangari here with us?
Oh, Wangari.
Yes.
Okay, let me confirm. But I think Ivy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. So we have Wangari from Deloitte who has been very resourceful. I've been working with her. She has an announcement to make. Wangari, allow me to invite you, please.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Rachel, and good morning, everyone. My name is Wangari Karanja, and I work at Deloitte, and we have been really, really excited to be part of the Small Business Money Program 2023 in collaboration with Biashara Africa. So we do have an announcement, and that is that in collaboration again with Biashara Africa, we will be co-hosting this year's Small Business Awards on the 27th of September. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rachel, on the 29th of September. So much. Yes, on the 29th of September, and we're really excited to host all of the entrepreneurs that will be coming, and Biashara Africa's other partners. We will be having a financial management masterclass prior to the Small Business Awards in the morning, and later on at a different point, we will also be providing financial management business clinics to the top 10 finalists of the awards. So we're really excited as Deloitte to be collaborating with Biashara Africa to provide our internal resources and the expertise that we have to empower small businesses to scale, to be sustainable and to thrive. So really looking forward to it, and we hope for an opportunity to interact with all of you on that day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wangari. Very grateful to have you and for accepting to support the small businesses. They have been asking, actually, we repeat this session on small business financing. So now we will have it on the 29th of September, is the last Friday of the month. Same day we'll have the Small Business Award, and we'll be sharing more details. So if you didn't attend, then you have an opportunity. If you attended, you still want to learn more, you still have an opportunity. We'll be sharing more details, but mark your calendars, 29th of September at Deloitte offices along Waiyakiwe. More details will be shared. Maurice from WeDo, are you here? And then if you have a friend, a colleague who is unable to join, please note that we are streaming live on Facebook, our Facebook page, Biashara Africa. So they can still follow this session on Facebook. Thank you. Maurice is on the road, so we may invite him when he's able to join. Maurice talked to us about We Do grants, and once the call is open, we'll equally have an information session and we'll share more details around that. So next we talk about managing customers and customers' debt. Most of you have been asking about this. Time didn't seem to be enough. We had an extremely engaging conversation around this discussion. And we had great panelist speakers, experts in matters, customers and customers' debt. And I want to invite them. We had Somoleta, Lipaleta, Kefsa. We also had Kirdi. So I will start with Salim. Please, Salim, take 1 minute. Salim Mohammed from Samo Africa.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So my name is Salim Mohammed from Samo Africa, business coach in Mombasa. And what I can say to all the entrepreneurs who have made it to this far is that entrepreneurs are either made or born. And one of the chances that you got is this getting the knowledge from other experts to make you a good entrepreneur or even a better entrepreneur. And if you are better, then to be the best entrepreneur in the world. So you have to take it up and keep being innovative, creative, and you'll make it in your life because you are the person having the vision for that business or that idea, and no one else can change or do it the way you wish to have done it. So all the best to all the entrepreneurs in here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Salim. And then I have a team from Lipaleta. Last time we had John Zhao, who really educated us on matters managing customers and customers' debt and the solutions they offer. Today we have Harrison Zare. Harrison, please, I would like you to say hello and tell us what you have at Lipaleta. I know we are still having people asking for devices, as well as how they can enroll on your platform. Harrison.
Thanks, Rachel. Good morning, the rest of the team. It's a pleasure to engage with you guys, and congratulations from my end also on the far that you've reached as entrepreneurs. So my name is Harrison Zare. I'm the head of customer success at Lipaleta, and it's a pleasure. So before I mention about our offering, as Rachel has mentioned, also from our end, I know lastly you had my colleague John Zhao, who talked mostly about managing customers and customers' debt. And before I even mention anything, is also customers play a very important role in ensuring that we can either grow as entrepreneurs or not. And it is important for us also to be able to know that currently we might be doing the same businesses, we might be having the same kind of work, but what will differentiate if we are growing as entrepreneurs or not is ultimately how we are serving even our clients. So we might have the same price, but why should I come back to you as a vendor or as an entrepreneur? Again, it's trickles down to actually how we are serving our customers. So even when we are planning, we are coming up with different products. We are trying to even do the financial management end of it. Always ensure that you create an empty seat for a customer. So you ask yourself, what will be the feedback of these customers? Because we are providing solutions to customers at the end of the day. So we have to meet their expectations. So that is important to us. Under Lipaleta, we basically have two models that we are working with. We are facilitating clients mostly on B2C basis. That is, you might want to take any item. We do electronics and furniture. Then you pay between a period of 2 to 12 months. So we allow you can be able to pick an item as a client and then you can be able to pay on a monthly installment basis. So that is on B2C level, where we offer every kind of items, both electronics and furniture. The second model we have is on the B2B end, where basically we finance that is entrepreneurs or vendors or SMEs who might need finances to be able to stock to upgrade on their stock, or just to get cash flows to be able to run their businesses. So we engage also the SMEs on that side, whereby you can just be able to apply, and also we can be able to give you limits of between 300,000 to 5 million in terms of if you want maybe to have your stock or to have cash to run your business. So it cuts across also 2 to 12 months. And that is another offering that we provide to you. Also, we have our sister company called Sky Garden. As a vendor, you can be able to register on our platform free of charge, of course, and we can be able to push your sales from our end. What we can only maybe do in small bits is co-marketing, but in terms of hosting your shop at our website, which is Sky Garden, which we have a good customer base that and the traffic as well. You can be able to just also have your shop in our website, and we can be able to process the orders for you, and we handle end to end. That means even in terms of deliveries, we will be able to do it for you. So briefly, that is what we do, and we look forward to working with you guys. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Harrison will be sharing the application links for their services and services from our other partners. Next, we have Lucy Mitei, gender specialist from KEPSA. She was with us. She spoke about KEPSA, how they're supporting small businesses. And today she's here with us. Very happy to have you, Lucy. Please take a minute and talk to the entrepreneurs. You may also mention some of the programs you're having for entrepreneurs.
Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me. And I'll
yes,
check,
we can.
Awesome. And I'll take the 1 minute allocated. So as you mentioned, I work with KEPSA, and I think it's been absolute pleasure to participate in this webinar. I think the last time it was quite interesting to see how entrepreneurs show up for such information sessions. So I think for me, I just want to mention that at KEPSA, we have an SME development department. And one of the things that we seek to do is support SMEs access finance, access markets, capacity building, and also linkages. We are in the process of overhauling or revising our membership plan for SMEs. And once that is ready, we'll be able to share so that SMEs can also be part of KEPSA. We have a program coming up that will actually it's more on capacity building and access to finance. And I know finance, as been mentioned, that is a challenge to many. And we with that program, we'll try to really bridge that gap so that SMEs can have access to finance to grow their businesses. I think for me, my advice that I'll share with entrepreneurs who are here today is keep showing up, keep doing what you're doing. They say if you attend these sessions and you don't practice what is being shared, it's almost as saying that you're doing minus work. So just ensure that as you participate in these sessions, pick the lessons, pick the best practices, apply them into your business, and of course you'll definitely see some change. So keep showing up, even when showing up is not an option, or it's not easy. I would say keep showing up to such events. Of course, with our partnership with Biashara Africa, we'll also be sharing opportunities as they come. We are really waiting to launch our finance products. And of course, we will share so that even SMEs from this program can tap into that. So I think for me, all the best. If you don't make it to top 50, there are other programs that you can still pursue. Our KEPSA award, the one that I had shared, the innovation award, is still open until Friday. So I'll still share the link in case you have not applied and you have a business that you believe is innovative. You believe it uses innovation to increase efficiency. I think that's something that you can tap into. So I'll share the link on the chat, and thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Lucy. We're grateful to have you with us. Share the link.
Hello?
Did we lose? I think we lost.
Rachel, we are organizing access on the program. I'll share link. So
I think we are losing you.
Are you here?
Your connection is very unstable.
Oh, you're losing me. Ah,
Yes.
okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you for that. So I would request someone from, if we have anyone from Kirdi, Rose, or a colleague. Okay, so we'll move on. I just mentioned that Kirdi are organizing a summit, and we'll be sharing more details because we believe it will benefit some of you within in Kisumu and within the Kisumu environs. If you don't hear me, please let me know. Yeah. We're also streaming the session on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Biashara Africa, in case you have a colleague or a friend who is not able to join this conversation on Zoom. Our next session was on ways of getting paid, payment options for small businesses. And we had a very good conversation with a team from Equity and Gift Pesa. Then we had Christine Baraza from Equity. Today we have her colleague, Peter Karuga. And I want to invite Peter Karuga to tell us how Equity is supporting small businesses to get paid. And any other way you're supporting small businesses. Peter, Karibu.
Thank you very much. Kindly confirm that you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Excellent. So thank you very much. First and foremost is actually to congratulate all the entrepreneurs for devoting their time to seek knowledge, because again, we are saying that the business world is dynamic and it's changing very, very fast. And therefore the need for refreshers from all the partners from all angles who actually devote their time to research, to develop, and even to disseminate such knowledge to you guys. So thank you and congratulations. For those who trainers, the partners, that is their core business. The rest of us, the rest of you doing innovations and doing trade, but those who devote their time to research and train, kindly ensure that you keep up attending these sessions. And I just want to congratulate you. The other thing I just want to mention is about, as Equity Bank, for us as an organization, our main purpose is actually to transform life, to give dignity to every business person, to every client, with a view of expanding all the opportunities that are available so that you are able to create wealth in all that you are doing. Now, some of the things that we are doing, because we were looking at payment solutions, I'll just mention a few because of the limited time that we have. Number one is that we are able to offer payment solutions when you want to do, when your customers want to pay you. That is in terms of receiving of payments. And we have our flagship product called Pay with Equity. And Pay with Equity is an interoperable solution where your customers can pay you regardless of whichever mobile network they are operating in. So that money will actually come from their mobile wallets or even from their banks through PesaLink, or even from bank to bank straight into your bank account. And therefore you are able to receive payments pronto on the spot. The same way, if you want to pay your suppliers, if you want to pay other people, you want to pay your employees, you can also still use the same to be able to pay out. The second thing is about financing. We've talked about financing. It was talked about here by other players. The whole issue about financial boost. We have what we call the merchant self-service facility, where you can actually apply for a facility, a quick fix, without even coming to the bank, all the way in your business, with a limit of from 100 shillings to 3 million Kenya shillings, without filling any forms. And this, you do this just to boost your business, and then you're able to pay depending on the terms that you find on the account. Now, how do you access this? You access this once the more traffic is passing through your account. Therefore, our systems is able to issue you with a limit, and therefore it keeps changing every other time. The other one, if you do not require any financing, you are okay in your payment solution, and in your receiving solution you have excess, we are also able to help you through an online fixed deposit in what we are calling Easy Save. You can be able to save your money. Somebody from Deloitte, I think, mentioned this earlier. You can save your money for a Nest account, for a Nest or secure because of a rainy day. Finally, we also want to say, because you guys have assets, you have business assets, you have your own health is also an asset. We also do insurance. So we can also be able to insure your products, whatever they are, because for us, we have no limit. It is from the lowest to the highest of the entrepreneurs to the multinationals. So we do insurance for health, we do insurance for business assets, we do insurance even for household assets. And because this is not a training session, it's just a recap, if you have a pen and a paper somewhere, kindly write the following contacts so that we can engage more. 0763 571 708. I repeat, 0763 571 708. That number belongs to my colleague by the name of Joseph. The other one is called Joyce, and her contact is 0764 841 914. 0764 841 914. And my contact, my name is Peter Karuga. My contact is 0763 346 024. 0763 34 60 24. We are ready to support you. For those who are in Nairobi, we can support you from Equity. We are based at NHIF buildings, community branch. For those who are out of Nairobi, wherever, whether you're in Kakamega or in Kisumu, don't worry, you can contact us and we will link up with our colleagues, and you shall be supported right from your business. You don't have to visit us. We will visit you first and give you the service there that you may require and the solutions that are there. Finally, I just want to echo the words of Lucy Mitei. Please keep showing up for these meetings that are called, for the trainings that are called, because from there, then you're able to up your game and you form the small percentage of successful entrepreneurs and business people. We shall keep in touch. I'm glad to be associated with you. Thank you, Rachel, for that time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Peter. Peter is a senior manager with Equity Bank. He heads the community branch. So we'll also have a form. We'll share a form for you to fill in addition to the contacts he has shared. We'll also keep having Equity Bank, and hopefully we will have Dr. Mwangi at one point, Peter. So really glad to have you with us. We'll also have Equity Bank at the awards, so you'll have an opportunity to interact with them more if you come in person. Next, we have Gift Pesa. Pamela, I hope you're with us. For those who sell lifestyle products, you possibly have a restaurant or a fashion shop, and you want to allow your customers to buy vouchers. Pamela is the right person, the co-founder of Gift Pesa. Pamela, may I give you a minute, please, if you're here with us? Okay, she seems not to be here with us. I know some are having a challenge joining us. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook. Our Facebook page, Biashara Africa. Next, this is the session we had last time, and it was very, very engaging with a team from Zoho. And you had very many questions on record and bookkeeping. And that today we have the boss, Verakuma Natrajan, the regional manager, East Africa, Zoho. Vera, may I invite you, please, to talk to the entrepreneurs, please.
Thanks, Rachel. Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are.
Excellent. Thank you so much for our opportunity. I mean, like when my colleague was telling me that we have such a session, I was interested, but I didn't expect this kind of a response. And then I didn't know you are doing it at such a scale. This is very impressive. And then I believe we continue to participate in the coming events as well. So I'm sure my colleague will take care of that. So with that, all these the business owners, congratulations that you have started your own, and it's good that you are with Rachel and team, where you will be properly guided towards wherever you are going. So don't worry about that. And from Zoho, I will have only one choice, only one advice or suggestion that. Everyone, you have different people, different panelists suggesting on different choices of managing money and everything. But I believe, from where I come from, I mean from the tech side, I believe we all should digitalize our finance, tracking our finance. Using the spreadsheet is not digitalizing your businesses. So I would encourage everyone to invest the money. I mean, there are a lot of choices available to digitalize your bookkeeping practices. So it's best practice. That is the best practice to have a digitalized version of your bookkeeping. It can be a third-party accountant. It can be a simple software solution, or it can be a comprehensive software solution as well. But choose something, one of those things, so that your business continuity is there forever, and you don't lose money so easily in small expenses and other things. With a proper bookkeeping software, you are able to keep your expenses. You are properly able to track your revenue. You are properly able to track your payments and everything. So your profitability is what the system says. It's not approximate. Right. So I think that is all my suggestion. And then to pick up the topic again later, I will share a link if anyone is interested in Zoho. Okay, fine. From Zoho, let me talk a little bit about Zoho as well. Whoever has listened to our earlier session by my colleague Alvin, he has talked all about finance, and then Zoho provides a finance software as well. Apart from finance software, there are other software to run your business as well. It can be your sales and marketing platform and so on. So, and I also believe that some of you were interested to take the discussion further. So I will share a link on the chat, and this can also be collected from Rachel later if you want it. So just click on this form and then fill in this form if you are interested, and then we will follow up with the calls and meetings so that we will follow up with the calls and meetings so that we can enable you to use digitalize your business, or use our solution to digitalize your business, or digitalize your bookkeeping part of your business. All right. I think that's all from my side. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much, and good luck to everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Vera. You may also introduce your colleagues. I've seen Zoe here with us.
Yeah, so I have two of my colleagues on the call right now. We have Zoe, who has been instrumental in bringing this call, bringing our collaboration together. I'm here in this call because of Zoe. Zoe, you can show us your face.
Unfortunately, I can't show my face. Kenya Power is behaving where I am, so I'm in the
Not a
dark.
problem. And,
Anyway, so
right.
yeah, so Rachel, thank you so much for bringing us on board. My name is Oeo Chwango, for those who don't know me. I lead marketing for Zoho in Kenya and perhaps even East Africa. So it's been a pleasure to see you graduate small businesses and just showing them all these skills that they need. Yeah, so thank you so much.
And we also have my colleague Alvin. He's our technical senior solution architect, or he's the technical specialist in our team, and he's also specialist for finance module. He was the one who was doing our last session on bookkeeping and related topic. Alvin, say hi to the team.